What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. If you're not used to the channel, my name is Earl Pearl, part of the cleanup crew. New to this YouTube scene, I've been reading some of the comments, some of my DMs. A lot of people are asking in terms of like, oh, Earl, what's the best two-finger no-thumb ball in the market? There's no such thing. Here's my real answer. The best ball for any bowler, specifically a two-finger no-thumb bowler, is a ball that strikes. Every lane's reading differently, every alley reads differently, but that's the boring answer, and I get that. And you're here for real, you typed in best balls for two-finger no-thumb bowling. Well, I'll give you my honest opinion in terms of what balls I like to use that works best for me. Also keep in mind, I am a Storm staffer, so I will be being more specific to SPI and Storm arsenals only. Other than that, let's hop in a league night. We'll get the ball rolling, no pun intended. Let's hit in there, see what's going on. You always want to start off with a strong ball. Solid, dull, a solid ball. Something dull, something strong to read the front end, to go over the front end, and then kind of read slowly in the back end, but give you consistent shape. I'll be honest with you, for league, you don't need, oh my back. You don't need a strong ball. In league night, you don't need the strongest ball in the market unless your alley is notorious for having really high volume oiled lanes. Or, you know, it depends on your rev rate and speed, and I get it, you know? If it's clipped, yeah. If your ball doesn't hook and it's supposed to be a strong ball, it's not hooking because it's not strong enough. It's not hooking because it's burning out. Think about that. Here's just some favorites that I like as a two-finger no-thumb bowler that work for me on heavy oiled lanes for a first ball. I like the RSP Hyperdrive. I like the Ion Max. I like a personal favorite of mine, the Eternity Pi. Also, I like the Reality. But as of right now, in this alley, because we're on lane 31 and 32, you don't need strong balls because they will burn out. So in this alley, my strongest ball, my dullest cover, still a Pearl, is the Physics Blackout. And I threw it, but I still think it's too strong for this alley because I did hit it with 1,000. We'll see what happens. So here's what happened. Through the Equinox during practice, the layout that I have on it read a little too long. I need something earlier. So after I throw this ball, I'm gonna let you know why I'm throwing it. I am throwing the Ion Pro, one of my favorite balls of all time. 1 second, please and thank you. I missed out, that was my fault. That was me. A little too far out, that's my fault. I'll say this, the reason why I'm throwing the Ion Pro is because the lanes are a little dry, but with practice that's been going on, I wouldn't say the lanes are cliffed. I would say that it's better to have a strong hybrid, or earlier hybrid, not strong, but yeah, well, it's like the same thing, but 1 second. I like the Ion because it's one of those balls that I can trust, predictable. It's sharp in the back end, but not sharp enough to not be predictable. It is a hybrid. Hybrid meaning it shares the same cover stock as a Pearl and a solid, so you gotta get that in between. And on these lanes I hook a lot that are a little bit older, it kind of works best for me. Plus it's predictable. The Equinox, which I'll explain in a bit, didn't work for these conditions for right now. Like I said, my personal favorites, the Ion Pro, the IQ Solid, OG IQ Torque. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of the Phase 2, but some people do like the Phase 2, but we're talking about me. I think the Phase 2, for me, doesn't work out. Those are my favorite, like, more staple pieces in the bag. Let's do this. Right now, my right foot, staying on 32. Front end 16, 17, back end 8, 7. Perfect. That was not the right. Take it. It hit light. But the thing is, that's the reason why I like the Ion Pro, because it's a lot more predictable. It's smooth, but it reacts. That's what I like about it. It's early. Little disclaimer. Ion Pro was hit with a little bit of polish. Because like I said, this alley I bowl on a lot more than other alleys. well, in a sense, if I bowl here 2 times a week, and the other ones I bowl 2 other places on Monday and Tuesday, but this alley hooks a lot more. So I have to polish it because I can't have every strong rock out there.
All the oil's like concentrated in the middle. Usually like there's a little bit on the outsides, but it's all in the middle. So if like you get your ball out, it just shoots inwards. But if you miss in, it just goes really long.
What do you call that?
Cliff. Oh, cliff.
The lanes are a little clipped already. That's what happens in old lanes, you know? They get clipped early. But my advice is, find the ball that comes back, trust the process, and it's all about speed control. And that's why you trust the Ion Pro. A little bit of polish. I keep saying that. I love the Ion Pro with a little bit of polish. Because I'll be honest, I think I have a 5x4x3.5 on that ball layout. Shout out to On the Flip Side Pro Shop. But it comes dull. Brother, when I threw that ball hooked out of its mind. Every alley that I bowled at with it. I asked my pro shop to not resurface it per se, but like run a towel with polish on it. You ran it, put a little polish, because that ball is good with lane shine. I didn't have time for lane shine on it, but he did the artificial lane shine and it works like a f***ing gem. Won me a lot of things, but highly recommend. But that's why I'm thinking the Ion Pro Style is a good choice too. All right, let's keep throwing. From the last shot, it was a little bit high, so half the board left. Same exact thing, just open my angle a little bit more. But this ball comes back. Really good.
Oh my God, buenos noches. That was kind of sick.
I'll say this. The reason why I'm sticking with this ball, obviously it's been like 5 frames, but the lanes will come to the ball in a sense of this. Like I'm throwing that ball, it's slowly developing with a back end, but it's a 10-man league. So the lanes will obviously develop where I'm probably not gonna move balls. If it wasn't for this video, I'd probably stay with the same ball the entire time. But since we're filming a video today, we're definitely gonna switch balls, kind of give you a little bit more insight. All right, so I think that since it's a little bit cliffed, I'm gonna use a stronger ball. It's still a Pearl, one of my favorites. The Physics Blackout. Let me cook. Cook? Oh wait. Oh my God. It cooked. Oh, damn, we can't do it now. Now we look stupid. All right, let's throw in this line. I love this song too. We're gonna ignore it. Someone like you. So good. Someone like you. Sometimes you need to switch rocks in a certain way when it's clipped. Something a little sharper to like kind of hop over those front lanes and just like hit in the back. That's why I like the Physics Blackout, because it's a Pearl, but it comes in dull. So, actually, you know what? Physics Blackout. Get one today. One of my favorite balls. It'll actually I never really use it. Like, in these lanes, it's never really necessary, but I would say it's like a ball that I'll never take out of my bag, especially for a video. Me and Tyler have been doing this video stuff for like the last 13 weeks, 10 weeks or so. That ball has never left my bag. I never use it really, I'll be honest with you, because it never calls for it, but it's probably one of my favorite balls.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
That's my cousin.
Let's throw a better shot. And make sure I don't toss it in. Just get it out just a little bit. Shim it out. Good shot.
Tell him.
A good f***ing shot. He's my cousin. He's 30.
This is my cousin right here. Look at him. Look at him. This is my cousin. It's my son. All right, so right now we're throwing Equinox to test it out. First game. See how it goes. That physics blackout was cool, but I feel like it's a little too late. So we're gonna throw the Equinox right now. This fills in the spot in the bag afterwards. 1 second, let me throw it real quick. Perfect. Yeah, got. Nope. That was too far out. That's fine though. I think you need the gremlin. Yeah, you need the gremlin. Even though I shouldn't have switched balls for the video concept in general, we're gonna switch balls. And like I said, these lanes are a little bit, they hook a lot more. So, I'll explain after I throw. I'm throwing the gremlin right now, but let me explain after I throw this ball. Oh my God. A little sharper. That'll happen. And then a Brooklyn happened in that hit. It's just crazy, by the way. But yeah, gremlin, ASIM, Pearl. This one goes long. Hold on. Everyone wants a clean ASIM Pearl in their bag. And that's what that gremlin is. All right, so as said from earlier, like I said, the best ball is the ball that works at a certain time. The thing is, a lot of people say like, oh, my favorite ball is this, because like your alley is always the same. The alley's lanes are usually more consistent than others. And that's why people are gonna say like, oh, I favor this ball more. It's because they bowl in one alley and one alley only, and that ball works best for that alley, and they're gonna pronounce it. But that's fine, you know? I'm here to say the truth, man, f everybody. I'm just kidding, don't say that. As you said, I can say certain balls are good and not work, you know? I think the more versatile a ball is, the better it is. I think for two-finger no-thumb bowlers, I personally feel like the more controllable, smooth balls are better. But that's just how it is for me. I fell. That's good. My fault. And this is how you strike with two hands.
I love throwing illegal balls.
That was clean. That was so clean.
Dude, that came off my hands so f***ing nice.
That was good. So we talked about this. We talked about strong balls, kind of first balls in. We talked about second balls in terms of like earlier but weaker cover stock, like I said, the Ion Pro and so on and so forth. We've also talked about balls below that, like I said, Vibos, Equinoxes. I'm not going to go into a 6-ball arsenal like ball. I'm saying for league, right? You don't need 6 balls for league. Like, realistically, you need 1 or 2, but every lane condition is a little different. Kind of repeating myself. Strong ball, the ones that I pointed out. A ball after the strong ball, that's a little earlier, but still has a weaker cover stock to kind of react in the back end. I would say after that, my balls, pause, no diddy. The balls that I like to use in terms of the weaker ends, my High Road 40, still the IQ Tour. IQ Rubies are great too. One of my favorites that's been discontinued, it's not really considered a weaker ball, but I would use it personally for me, was the Revenant. The Absolute, the OG Absolute. OG Absolute was my favorite too. Like I said, it's not for like favorite balls, it's for balls that work for me as a 2-finger no-thumb bowler. Let me know if I'm missing anything. Like I said, I'm one person in comparison to like hundreds and thousands of people who bowl the same way we do. If you have any other solutions, like I said, I'm specifically Storm. In the comments, it's an open world, whatever you want to put in, Brunswick, Motive, anything. Put them in the comments below. Let's start some talks. Like I said, I'm not opposed to anything, but those are my favorites. Let me know yours. Equinox is actually a great choice for me. I think that the Equinox is good on the cliff, which I think it is right now. Moving left, right foot on the 33. Front end like 18, back end like 7, 8. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. That's 1,000 pounds for a family of 4. So, I just got this ball baked. What baking means is you essentially kind of extract all the oils from the ball. Kind of brings it back to box finish. In fact, do you know what happens when you do a 5-pin up top? If you raise your hand and I miss, the person who missed the shot, who missed the 5-pin, owes everyone whose hands are up a drink. Which one's your ball? Whose IQ is this? Perfect. That's pretty good, huh? With a thumb, huh? Yeah. Whose ball was that? Actually, not bad. We're part of that league night where lane's obviously breaking down a little bit more. I will throw my weakest ball. Doesn't really call for it, but I'll do it. My favorite balls for, in terms of weaker parts for a 2-finger no-thumb bowler, weak balls, high diff, low RG, high road 40. In terms of balls used at the end, we're gonna use a high road 40, even though it's not called for it, but I'll do it for the video. Leave in the comments down below. What's your favorite weak ball, too? Hey, that's my girlfriend. This is for you. This is for you. I'm gonna miss. I missed. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. I did not even like slide at all, but it hooks back. Now it's kind of like that third game feel. We can use the weaker balls, right? Maybe in these situations, not really best right now because it's a little cliff, but in terms of the video context, I can try to make it work. So let's try our best. Move a little left, trust that it doesn't snap back. Let's do it. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. So, with my first time throwing this shot today with this ball, we're gonna throw the high road 40. Yes! What? Really? Nate, come here, hurry up! Nate, hurry up, please! Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. All right, finally. All right, we're done throwing that ball. Let's f***ing go. So, that was my opinion in terms of like my favorite balls that work for my style, which is 2-finger no-thumb bowlers. A lot of you guys can relate. Like I said, this is my opinion. There's no ball that actually, you know, is the best ball for a certain style. Just like I said earlier, it's the best ball for a certain time. I kind of try to make the balls work for times that they weren't supposed to be working, but if you're new to the channel and you kind of like League Night, which usually is what I do, welcome to the channel. Stay tuned for next week's regularly scheduled content in terms of League, where we include scores, techniques, transitions, failures, and so on and so forth. But like I said, I appreciate you guys for liking and subscribing. I'll see you in next week's video. Peace.